The rain hasn't stopped for hours. The streets have turned into rivers. All around, you see families clutching their belongings, wading through waist-deep water. A mother carries her child on her shoulders, desperately looking for higher ground. This scene, sadly, is all too familiar. It's another typhoon, another flood, another test of resilience for millions. Every single year this repeats. But what many of us don't realize is that without one silent guardian standing between us and the vast Pacific Ocean, things could be far, far worse. That guardian is the Sierra Madre. Stretching over 500 kilometers from Cagayan all the way down to Quezon, the Sierra Madre is the longest and most important mountain range in the Philippines. It stands like a massive natural wall, ready to catch the very first punch of every typhoon that barrels into the country from the Pacific. When those destructive winds rush toward Luzon, it's the Sierra Madre that slows them down, weakening their fury. When the skies unleash torrential rains, its dense forests act like a giant sponge, absorbing the water and preventing it from cascading too quickly into our rivers and lowlands. It is, in essence, a natural flood control system, designed by nature and perfected over millennia. Now, let's compare that to our man-made flood control measures. We have our dams, levees, and drainage systems. These are incredible products of human engineering and architecture. Massive concrete walls built to hold back water, intricate channels designed to redirect floods away from our cities, and deep tunnels that drain excess rainwater into the seas. These are undeniable feats of human ingenuity, essential, powerful, and absolutely necessary for our modern urban centers. They save lives and protect property, and we can't do without them. But here's the hard truth we often ignore. When we cut down our forests, mine our mountains, or build over precious wetlands, we are systematically destroying the very systems that naturally protect us. It doesn't matter how strong a dam is. If the land above it is bald and eroding, that dam becomes just a temporary and ultimately failing solution. No matter how wide a drainage canal we dig, if the upstream soil can no longer absorb the rainwater because the trees are gone, it will eventually overflow. It's a simple, unavoidable reality. We are chipping away at our first and best line of defense. In the world of architecture and urban planning, there's a powerful and growing idea called nature-based design. It's a philosophy built on the belief that our cities should not be fighting against nature, but instead should be learning from it. Imagine the Sierra Madre as a master architect. Its forests are like layers of protection, with each tree acting as a structural column and each root system as a foundation, holding the soil firmly in place. Its slopes are like carefully engineered terraces, slowing down runoff and giving our rivers precious time to breathe and handle the influx of water. When architects and planners design flood control systems inspired by these natural processes, something amazing happens. Think about things like green roofs that absorb rainwater, permeable pavements that allow water to seep into the ground instead of flooding the streets, sprawling river parks that can safely accommodate rising water levels, and reforestation belts that act as living barriers. When we build like this, we create cities that work with nature, not against it. We create resilient communities that are stronger, safer, and more sustainable. But today, this magnificent natural shield, the Sierra Madre, is under constant threat. It's being attacked by illegal logging, irresponsible mining operations, and even some proposed megadams that ironically promise flood protection, but risk erasing the very forests that already do that job for free. So, we're faced with a critical choice. Do we continue to rely solely on concrete walls and metal gates, which are expensive and require constant maintenance? Or do we make the wiser choice to protect and restore the living shield that has been saving us for centuries, at no cost? The answer, of course, lies in finding the right balance. We absolutely need smart, modern infrastructure. But that infrastructure must be guided by nature's timeless wisdom. We need our architects, our planners, and our communities to come together and design spaces that absorb, adapt, and coexist with the natural world. Because true resilience isn't just about how tall a wall is or how deep a canal is. It's about how deeply rooted we are in the land that sustains us and how well we understand its lessons. The Sierra Madre doesn't just protect us from floods. It teaches us a profound lesson. It shows us how to build better, how to live wiser, and how to respect the magnificent architecture of nature itself. This isn't a battle between mountains and machines, or nature versus progress. It's a powerful reminder that the strongest and most enduring foundations of our future are the ones that nature built long before we ever arrived. Thank you so much for watching and for taking the time to think about this with us. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to our channel for more content that explores the connection between our world and the way we live in it. See you in the next one.